Dude, wait a minute. Lorg is underage. If we talk about some fucked up shit, I think that's
No, no,
Well,
no, you
like,
can't
what
get that.
depends. Okay.
No, I used to be in a fucking Twitch broadcast. Somebody called Jeffrey. He didn't got banned and he said the most fucked up things on Twitch.
okay. Lorg, just promise me you won't say fucked up shit,
What kind of fucked up things
because this
exactly?
is he's going live.
We
Yeah,
are
yeah, I
live.
know.
There, I put it in general.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck me. God damn it. Where did I put the cocaine?
Oh no.
All right.
Ah, fuck me.
So here, I'll introduce everyone around the fucking room here. I'm here with fucking, I forgot
With
the fuck your
fucking
name is.
uh,
Yeah, I don't actually know what the fuck your name is.
what my name?
Yeah,
Oh, you're just your friendly neighborhood Western man.
indeed.
Sorry, did I say Western? I meant to say yes, Western, yes. You
Yeah,
can tell by my accent.
and the other guy here is named Lorg. I don't know why. I don't know.
Guys, Lord, the reasoning behind we call him success. He's Arab and his name is just incomprehensible for us Westerners.
It's from a faraway space station.
Just don't understand shit.
We would have to pull out your tongue and turn it around sideways for you to understand, you see.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Here,
But
let me
anyway.
check and see how good the sound is coming. I turned it around sideways for you to understand, you see.
Here. This is gonna echo for like
Yeah, no, the
infinity.
audio is good. Alright, cool.
Is that actually gonna like just echo into infinity?
Well,
Not
no,
that
I
you
just
played
wanted
it,
to check it, the audio really quick.
well, you know what actually like baffles me? Like to
What?
this day, like you know how like humans we're born and we see shit and we're just like automatically, oh yeah, that's fine, you know?
Yeah.
Like you wake up, you see like humans like for the first time, like, oh shit. And like what do you call those like those thingies, those flies that can't fly, those wingless fuckers,
Maggots.
geese, yeah, geese or ducks or whatever
Okay.
the fuck.
What the fuck are you on?
I'm not on anything. I'm just well, I had a little bit of vodka, but
Oh, really?
so
The Russian had a little bit of vodka. No one would have ever known.
I'm not fucking Russian. I'm Georgian. Goddamn you, Western schmuck. But anyway, the when like ducks are born and they like get this imprint, like whoever they see is like automatically their mama. They think. And, like humans, we see shit and we're fine with it. We adapt. But I mean, to this day, if shit happens, like the apocalypse or some shit, and there's like no more like lights, I have no fucking idea how to make a light bulb. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're doing like the Joe Rogan joke.
Joe Rogan joke.
So
Yeah,
he's like, yo,
I
at the
think.
end of the world, what I guarantee you, there's
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
if all the
exactly. Yeah,
smartest
yeah,
people like disappeared and stuff.
yeah. That's Joe Rogan. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's where I fucking remembered it from. Yeah, it's fucking Joe Rogan. Yeah, he was talking about that shit. And that fucking shit baffles me to shit. Like, what the fuck would we do?
Well, I don't know how.
I mean, that's
What
not, that's
percentage of the population really has their shit together? What do you think? Like 30, 40?
I think that's a bit too generous. Like, what do you think, Lord?
So I don't know. Like maybe 10% or some shit.
Or so the Germans would have you believe.
Uh
Like, no, that shit is fucking like it's so weird because like I'm looking at all this stuff and like I'm looking at like the PC and the monitor and I'm thinking to myself for years, I'm fucking thinking to myself, how the fuck do I see this? Like I connect this thing to this outlet thing, then I connect it to the PC. I connect the PC to the fucking monitor. I turn the monitor on. I type in www.xvideos.com. I type in fucking homosexual erotic franny porn, and then I see like this giant, massive, sexy beast of a man or woman or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
And then I take my cock out,
What the
and I
fuck?
then I do that, then I do that thing that makes me feel like God.
So, anyways, that I'd like to state for the record, the thoughts and opinions of the guests on the show don't reflect the thoughts and opinions of the host of the channel.
Sure it doesn't. Sure it doesn't.
Well, yeah, you have to understand, because he's from Russia, I have to respect him. Also, I'm a horrible racist. You see? Jeez.
Yes, I apologize, but my thought process is still the same. Like
No, it's all
it's
right.
it's really fucking interesting to me. I fucked up, man. I shouldn't have chosen medicine. I should have chosen engineering or some shit.
See, there's a difference. When a normal person sees a moose, they sit there and think, "Lol, Canadians." When a Russian sees one, they think, "Man, I better go get Natalia."
What?
It's a Rocky and Bullwinkle joke.
All right.
Yeah. Ye.
Hey, what do you think about Indians?
Which ones? The dot or feather?
What?
The dot or feather Indians.
Do you mean?
The ones that go, or they pray to nature spirits, or the ones who pray to cows. Which ones?
I don't fucking know, man. Just Indians in general. I don't
It's the ones that
fucking
fucking.
fucking Rakesh who lives down your street.
Oh,
That
the
guy, what do you think
7-Eleven
about
Indians. Okay, those are the ones with the dot.
it? Okay.
They're okay, I guess. You know.
Because I've been thinking about this thing. Whenever I think about India, I have like a lot of Indian friends who I hang out with. We call ourselves the boys.
Okay.
And whenever we hang out, they're like really like, like alcoholic as fuck. Because
Yeah.
they're all students and they're my age, so we drink like a shit ton. But then I think about like, wait, these guys come from a country similar to mine, where you have like, an army and all that shit. I'm pretty sure they have like nuclear warheads as well, right? India.
I've heard.
But I'm not sure if they do, but I'm pretty sure that their military is strong as shit.
Yeah, I
But
think
in
they
my
do.
mind, yeah, but in my mind, I cannot fucking imagine an Indian soldier. Because Indians are so fucking nice in general, you know what I mean?
Well, there's a
But,
Canadian military, so you know.
but like I just
Hey,
can't
we would like you to
imagine
lay down your
Indians.
arms, eh? And you know, take you in and put you in the prison camp, eh?
Yeah, but like I can't imagine Indians being angry and bad and shit like that, like evil and shit, because their religion is so like spiritual and shit, and it's
Oh, if
like
you
all
want to
like
piss them
everything's
off, go start
connected.
eating a hamburger in front of one of them. Oh man.
Holy cow, dude!
Yeah, exactly.
No, but like, no, but I can't picture like an evil Indian, like except maybe like Ravan. Like,
Well,
but then I think about
I
yeah,
I've
but like
heard
then I
I've
think about
heard
this
I've heard on
insult.
Twitter that Mahatma Gandhi like took kids to bed with them, so you know.
I know I heard that he would like beat women and abuse prostitutes and shit.
Well, you know what's the cool part? Since he's dead, you can't get sued. so so even if we're completely wrong.
Dude, remember that Rick and Morty episode where like Morty gets molested in the fucking bathroom by some bean
Well,
and
it's
like
about
ends
to
up
happen to
kill
him. Then
and then
again,
he like kills the bean and turns out the bean was a king, and then the guys come in, they're like, should we tell them? No, let's just let them just let them think that he was a hero. I think that's what happened with Gandhi. Like, the news came out later.
jeez.
But yeah, I can't imagine Indians being like bad. And then I realized there's some swear chain. There's like the swear word chain,
Uh
like
huh.
a swear thingy.
I
It's Indian one. I don't know, like there's so many dialects they have, but I'm pretty sure that if you translate the fucking insult, it's I planted a seed, then like a palm tree came out, and then I fucked your sister in its shade.
so
And
it's like a
that's
haiku or something or what?
And it's a fucking insult in like some sort of like Hindu language. It's just like fuck.
Okay, this was a bad idea, but we should keep going.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Indeed. Good God.
You also did anal, huh?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What? Sorry, what? I meant to say you also offered her to clean her pipes, bro.
Who?
What? Never mind. I apologize, dear viewers. It's just that it's fucking 6 a.m. Sorry,
Okay.
5:30 a.m. And what's going on in my life right now is that one of my bestest friend who is from Saudi, he came back university stuff, and he was kind of exiled because the government thought he was a terrorist or whatever, fuck, like no reason. He got deported alongside my other friend who was from Pakistan, who
Oh.
drank like a fucking cow, ironically. And now he's back and he's staying over at my place. And also have my cousin over. And we got really fucked up. So I decided to play CSGO with the boys.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm drunk and tired, and my head's not in the right place. And also I'm racist.
All right.
We can look past that part.
No, that's fine. You could say, just don't do it right now. Oh, Christ.
I'm not racist. I'm just Georgian. But
Okay.
actually, you know how like every country has a stereotype?
Yeah.
So Georgia has them as well,
Oh,
but they're not very, like, oh, they're like money, or they're like, cheap or stuff like that. It's actually the stereotype is that we're racist.
okay,
So if you think that I'm racist, you're fucking racist, bro,
okay.
because you're stereotyping me.
Nice.
And actually reminds me of a joke which has nothing to do with it. Remember how I told you that I do stand up?
I was just sitting there thinking, I bet you he has like a whole folder. He's like, let's see, let's go
Nah,
to Thursday's folder. Let's talk
no, I'm
about the
just
Packies. It's time
no,
to
I'm just
talk about
going.
the yeah. Go ahead.
No, to tell you the truth, I'm just going through like Steam, looking at some games and
Oh,
stuff
you're
while talking
fucking
to.
you're unusual suspecting me right now. You're like looking at random things on your computer and going, okay, we'll do a joke about this right now.
No, dude, I'm
So
just
you were looking at
going
a
through
porn
some
site
games.
earlier. Ah, I see now. Okay,
Oh,
it makes sense.
yes, of course.
You
What
were
else would you have me do on a Saturday night? Whatever the fuck today is. Friday morning. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
No, but like, I was gonna tell you something very interesting. So never mind.
Okay.
I
You
forget.
should take that to the doctor. He's like, so when it burns when I pee, what do I go to the doctor?
Dude, I hate going to the doctor, man. I
Yeah.
fucking hated it. No, because like every time you go to the doctor, like you tell them like I have a problem here, and then they like never like do like a good checkup. You know what I mean?
I
Like
mean,
they're always like,
I know
my
what they do
ear
in America. Do
hurts.
like they bust out some chicken bones and throw them against the bowl or something? I don't know. What
Do
do
you
they
mean in South America, or
yeah.
like
I
the
don't know
fucking
what they
Mayan
do over there.
temples? No, but dude, like anytime you go to the doctor, you're gonna be like, oh, my chin hurts. Oh, you got some, this. Go to this guy. And I'm like, I don't want you to just send me to some guy. I want you to like observe me, like do your like tests or whatever. So whenever I go to the doctor, I tell them that like everything fucking hurts. So I get like a good checkup. I fucking, I fucking hate going to the doctor, man. Like my doctor, like the other day, you know what he said to me? He's not a very nice doctor. He said, "Open your mouth and say oink."
Okay.
I've gained a lot of weight. I'm really fat now.
All right. Because he told you to say oink or what?
No, no, I'm really fat.
All right.
That's what he said to me. But also, if you go to the doctor, it's like you're never gonna get any good fucking news. Like the only thing that he can tell you is that you don't have anything right now. Like like it's never gonna be like good news. Your blood test results just came back. Turns out you're immortal. Like, always fucking you have nothing yet.
I mean, I've never been told that in that such a way. Maybe it's just a Georgian thing. I don't know.
Man, fuck you. That was a great joke.
Okay.
This is I'm trying to see if anyone's gonna pick up on what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I
I
don't, I
normally
don't
would be
think
like I'm tired, but I'm actually like wide awake. I'm entirely on the ball. So I don't know.
not that I was expecting like at least one person to spot that I'm telling Norm Macdonald jokes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. It's been a hot
You know
minute
Norm?
since. Yeah, I know who Norm is. Here, one sec. I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick.
He recently passed away. Broke my heart, dude.
There, I'm back. Solid.
Oh, dude, Norm. He recently passed away.
Yeah, a couple weeks back. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I caught some of his stand up.
What?
I cannot for the life of me like I like pinching people's styles for comedy, but like his is like subtle and it's complicated and shit. And if I
Wait a
tried to
minute.
retell one of his jokes, I'd just suck out loud.
Wait, you saw him live?
No, no, no. I worded that improperly, but no,
What?
I haven't seen him live.
Oh. Oh, dude, I would have been so jealous because he is my favorite comedian of all time. Dude, he is. I mean, he's a comics comic, but also he's the greatest fucking comedian ever to set foot on this fucking soil, man.
I've only seen like I
Like,
think two
like
comedians live.
you ask him, Like you ask him, he's gonna say that he's just, well, not anymore, obviously. But
Lol.
like he would have said that he's just an old chunk of coal, but in reality, he was the smartest man, pretending to be the dumbest guy in the fucking room. Fucking hilarious.
I've seen his stuff, and I gotta be honest with you. I think he's probably one of the most underrated comedians I've.
Yes,
Last.
I agree. But dude, there's a reason to that because he did what he wanted to do. He didn't give a fuck. He gave like absolutely zero fucks about anything. Like there was this one time he had like I believe Jesselnik told this story or something. I don't know, like it was on some podcast. It's not this podcast.
Lol.
Don't you mean Keck? But anyway,
Ah.
he said that like he had some like people who came to him with something like there was like a performance or something. These couple of the young comedians, and like Norm was going before them, and he needed to know what their material would be. So they told him the material, and Norm he went out and he just like said their fucking material. Like he just fucking trolled the fuck out of them.
So he did
And
a
it's not
Carlos
like
Mencia. Nice.
yeah, so it's not like, and it's not like the other guys had something else. No, there was everything they had. There was like everything they had in those like 7 minutes or whatever. That is so fucking funny, but also that's so fun. It's such a norm thing to do. It's like fucking with people. Amazing, like that, fucking amazing, man. It fucking brought tears to my eyes. Like anytime there's a celebrity death, I rarely care because I never really like knew them and stuff like that. But Norm fucking hit hard, dude. Like that shit was different.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I felt like my uncle passed away. My weird fucking uncle, that I fucking loved to death because he would take me play PlayStation or whatever the fuck. Like damn.
Yeah.
But like I fucking loved Norm.
So in Georgia, are there like any kind of crises right now?
Crises?
Yeah, like there's always some dumb shit going wrong in America, so I just figured I'd ask.
Well, we do have a new mayor thingy.
Oh,
Voting or whatever.
Volt
What do you call
Voltinger.
that?
Okay.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to say the name you said.
No, we have the voting thing. Like they gotta have like a new mayor.
Oh,
And I voted for a Nigerian dude
oh, nice.
who, by the way, speaks better fucking English than our current president, who's fucking Georgian. Sorry, better fucking Georgian. Which is fucking hilarious because our president right now is Salome Zurabishvili, who is, uh, like she's basically fucking French because she like spent most of her life in France, and she has like a French accent in Georgian, and she had some fucking banger ass quotes like wherever you drill, you still gotta drill. That's our president talking. But this dude, this Nigerian dude, I can't fucking pronounce his name, but like his middle name is Richard, so I'll just refer to him as Richard. And
Oh.
it's like Obo Bagandu, or I don't remember it, and I can't fucking pronounce it, but I fucking hope he wins, because I just want someone to be in Georgian command who's not fucking Georgian, because they're all fucking corrupt, it feels like. I
Maybe
mean,
that's
most
just what
government
everybody thinks.
corrupt, but I mean, I don't fucking know.
Well,
But I
what did
mean,
they do that's
I don't
corrupt?
usually. I have no idea. I'm just like saying. I'm just saying what I heard, man.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
I heard it
everyone
on the
has the
internet.
same idea. Exactly, dude.
Oh fuck, that's what I should call the podcast. I heard it on the internet.
There you go. But like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't believe that any government is for the people. They don't give a fuck about us. I'm pretty sure. Like, why would they? Who gives a? Everything's like capitalism right now. So who gives a fuck about anyone? More for me, less for you. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, if you don't have workers, you can't make more. You know.
Yeah, true. I mean, pyramids, right? Shit was built on the fucking slavery. I can believe that shit. These fucking aliens. Come on, come on, come on. You're telling me, you're telling me that fucking slavery can't, put this big fucking rock on another big fucking rock?
Yeah.
Come on. No, that shit's fucked. But it's so fucking weird because all the great shit
I
that
want to bring up
humanity
something
has
I've
achieved.
got a kick out of this from history.
What?
You've seen like 300 and shit like that, right?
No, the fucking
The
that
movie.
movie, yeah, the gangster
The
shit. Yeah.
the funny shit is it fucking goddamn from what I've read and what have you, the Persians like paid their workers and shit. It was like the Greeks who fucking had the slaves.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
So Xerxes was the good guy.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's that newfangled retrospective history thing. But I was like, sounds about right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. 300 was a great movie, but you know what's a better movie?
Oh,
Meet the Spartans.
Jesus Christ! I didn't make it
That
far
now
into that.
that's a fucking masterpiece. That fucking movie.
Oh Christ!
Like, and the only reason I'm saying that it's a masterpiece
Go ahead.
is that they got fucking Baby Shrek in the fucking movie.
Jesus fucking
Have you
hell!
seen that?
I think I saw the clip of it.
Like, fucking throwing Baby Shrek off. That was fucking hilarious to the 13-year-old me. But like, fuck, however the fuck old I was, probably like, yeah, probably like 13. But I mean, that shit was fucking funny at the time. It's probably one of the worst parodies ever made,
I
but it's still fucking funny.
I see Bubba in the chat down below. I want to make a state here. Um, I know you recommended what the hell was it? The Slammin' Salmon. Wasn't my favorite movie, but it was sure better than freaking that turd that what's his face talked us into watching Bubba Hotep. Holy shit, that was the longest fucking hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever, however long I was awake, till I passed out in the call. Holy shit. Shame
And
too.
how
It's
long do you
Bruce.
think?
Hmm?
How long do you think is the longest hour?
When were you're just waiting for it to pass?
No, like how, like approximately how long do you think is the longest hour?
It's a phrase. It's not to be taken literally.
Well, 'cause I did a lot of thinking about that, and I think it would be about an hour.
Clearly.
You're probably right.
Here, I'll put it to you
Yeah.
this way: the hour you spend in the strip club versus the hour you spend, I don't know, pushing a car, it isn't going to feel like they're both not going to feel like 60 minutes.
Yeah, true. But again, time is a perception, right?
Yeah, it's a human invention if you want to be like that, I guess.
Yeah, it is, but it's also a dimension. Well, not really, but people still consider it as a dimension. Fucking that one character from Witcher 3 considers fucking dimension alongside those other three fuckers, Hidewaith and Gerfer, or the fuck.
Like, no, he probably wouldn't even be around. I was going to recommend someone to join the chat, but you said to keep it quaint, and I was like, okay. I could have
I
introduced you
think
to the most southern man on God's green earth.
when you say Southern, do you mean like he says what intonation?
If he said it, you'd be like, "That's the voice I picture saying it."
What intonation?
More southern than that. He is the most southern fried man that ever existed.
God damn. I don't know, man. I met a pretty Southern dude in Georgia.
I forget where the hell he's from. I'm not sure. Do you want me to throw him a link,
Hmm?
Marty?
I mean, I would love to meet. I love the South, dude. I love Southern people
Oh,
from
well,
America.
here.
They're the sweetest people I've ever met.
Oh, cool. Then DM me and I'll throw it to him. Maybe he'll be able to join.
You want me to DM you?
Yes.
What do you want me to DM you?
The link to the Discord.
All right. Well, there you go.
All right. Done.
I met this. Actually, I met this Southern dude who was. I don't remember from where he was from. I met him at a bar. It was like this. He was like. Can I mention where you work? Like your line of.
Yeah, security.
Yeah. So he also worked in security, and here, he was this black dude from, I think, Cleveland or something. That's South, right? No, sorry, not Cleveland. No, no, some other. I don't remember what the name of it was, but he was Southern, and he had like the most fucking Southern accent. I fucking love that. And his name was Tyrone, and I was so fucking happy because it has been my lifelong dream to meet someone whose name is fucking Tyrone. And, like, my dream my dream because I smoke cigarettes like a lot, and I was smoking, and and I got in, and we were like both like out, and I just like started talking randomly, and he said that his name was Tyrone. I was holding my cigarette in my hand, and I fucking clenched it back because I was afraid he was about to like slap my hand and say, "My name is Tyrone. I'm here to fuck your wife." I was so fucking happy I made a dude whose name was Tyrone. Because that is my fucking favorite English name I've ever heard. Tyrone. Like, I fucking gotta say it the way, you know. With all the, just because of the fucking memes. I love that shit. Great. Ooh.
What
Yeah,
was
what
that
do you
the
think
other guy?
about... Oh, shit.
What?
Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's up, Bubba?
Oh,
Oh, not a
hello.
whole.
Did,
Hey.
is it as southern as you thought?
I think I'm in love.
This
Well, I
man.
just got to tell you now, if you don't be falling in love, just remember, look, my price is usually about $100 for the first hour. It's $200 for every hour after that.
Well, this guy thinks
Wait, so
15 is a lot. So, yeah.
Wait a minute. So it rises as we continue? Shouldn't it be
Exactly.
falling off?
Well,
Shouldn't-
if you're doing
Hey,
it
I
wrong,
price
it does
be falling
apparently.
off?
Hey, I got to make mine somehow, you know. How else am I going to pay the rent? Get a job?
Wait a minute. So here's my question. If I pay you $100
Oh Jesus!
and we spend 1 hour together, shouldn't
Right.
the price decrease since we've been, you know, active for an hour?
He's in demand. That's why.
Exactly. No, I'm in high demand, damn it. Look, I got to get, you know, this ass is wanting hardcore, all right? Look, it's always being sought after.
No, but if listen, like the asshole can stretch.
All right, you know, Lord,
Like
you might want to
7
throw
inches.
Lorg out of the call. You know.
I'm sorry,
Don't be trying to
Lord.
ruin my damn
that's okay.
business practice.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just deafen him.
Okay, Jesus.
There-
Or you
there
can stop
can-
talking about that part, Jesus.
He's deafened. We're fine.
Okay.
There he left. But anyway,
Jeez.
the human asshole can stretch to like
Okay,
7
dude,
inches.
Marty,
Oh, Jesus.
I just fucking, I swear to God, he's normally only like 10% gay. You know, I don't know what the hell happened.
No, but like, listen, if I pay you $100,
All right, stop.
and then, like, and then we do that thing that makes me feel like God,
No.
doesn't doesn't your asshole decrease in value the
Holy
longer we?
shit. It's like a Russian
It
Blake
depends-
Diamond. Fuck.
Since it gets
Depends
like
on how
you
much
know,
super
white.
glue you throw in there, all right?
This is funny. This is my YouTube channel that's monetized still.
Oh,
But I
shit.
mean,
Yeah.
freedom of speech, am I right, boys?
Yeah, I know. It's not technically against terms of service yet.
Yet.
Yet. Jesus.
Give me about 6 more drinks and it will be.
Ah.
Holy
Well, I'm gonna
crap.
have to have 6 more drinks to fucking get.
If you're just turning in, you missed freaking my Russian friend here hitting on Bubba talking about butts in more detail I'd ever want to hear for the rest of my life. Holy crap.
So, Bubba, I
Yo.
got this question for you, buddy. Which part
Aye.
of the U.S. of A are you from, man?
Born and raised in Louisiana.
Oh my, was that a CCR reference?
No, he's
You know-
legit.
Not really, just born and raised in Louisiana.
I'm
Let me
gonna
take-
fall in Indiana in them old cotton fields back home. You know?
Now the cotton fields a little bit more down southeast of where I'm at.
All right.
Up around here is just mostly timber woods.
All right. So that's like so you said Louisiana. Now, if I
Mhm.
know anything about Louisiana, and I don't,
Oh shit!
You-
Gather
you-
around, youngins. Gather around. It's Bubba story time.
Oh, Lord.
I know, right? Start getting scared. Pull up a beer,
Right.
pull up a cigarette, pull everything.
I mean,
Alright,
it's a state, right? Louisiana's
Yeah.
a state.
Yeah, it's right between Texas and Mississippi, and just below Arkansas.
Oh, cool. I mean, all I know about Louisiana is that it's spelled Louisiana. That's about all I know about Louisiana. And I
Well,
think
I'll
that
tell you
one,
this. Oh, go ahead.
and the only other thing I know is that one Disney movie was in Louisiana, I think. and that's about it.
There was a Disney movie. Oh,
Yeah, I
I think
think
some as well.
the frog and the
Yeah,
prince and shit.
I saw
forgot
that
what
not
was
too
the-
long ago.
Yeah, I
Oh
really
hell,
liked the movie. It was great. I
Yeah.
love the
I like.
villain, dude. I fucking love the villain. Because he's made after Baron Samedi. You know, he's I forget what's the name of the mythology that he's from, but it's African, like voodoo shit.
Okay.
Oh
To
yeah,
me,
yeah.
like that shit is so fucking cool to me. Like I fucking love mythology in general. I'm
Well,
like a huge nerd.
it depends on what kind of voodoo it is, because there's like so many different. It's kind of like the Catholic religion. It's kind of like the Christian faith. There's so many denominations. You got hoodoo, voodoo. You know, you got your more African, your more Haitian.
Hey, what's
And
Haitian, by the way?
from the country of Haiti, their style of voodoo. I think that's more of a voodoo, really.
Yeah, I mean, I had this misconception about that, the name Haitian, because the first place I ever heard it was in GTA Vice City. You guys remember that game?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah,
That
They're
was my
gonna fight
favorite.
like men.
Yeah. Fucking Denny Trejo. And the guy who said that, I think I remember his name. I think it was, nah, I don't remember his name. But I heard like Haitians in there. We gotta fight these fucking Haitians, like the guy says in the thing. And I was like, wait, did he say Asians? These guys look like these
no.
guys look like they look like Hispanic or something. And I was like very
Yeah,
confused by that because I was
'cause it was
like
like
13 and shit.
yeah, because it was like Cubans versus Haitians, if memory serves me right. But it's been some
Haiti.
years, and
I didn't realize it was Danny
let's face.
Trejo.
It's Danny
Oh,
Trejo who voices the guy, yeah.
oh shit!
Like, he fucking looks like Danny Trejo, just like fat. Then it was like muscular. Well, probably not anymore, but I fucking love Danny Trejo, dude. Have you seen Machete?
Yeah, he's the Mexican Ron Perlman. He's in every B movie in the world.
Oh,
Yeah, and
dude,
he's
what's?
also a really cool guy, from what I've heard.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, he's fucking great, dude. He's like the nicest fucking dude you'd ever meet, I think. Like judging him by like his interviews and shit. And I think the first role he ever got was like play a prisoner, and he like recently left jail for something. It was like, no
Yeah,
problem, man, no problem. And
yeah,
he
he
has a
just got
very
out of
iconic
prison.
laugh.
Main thing I remember him from was Predators.
Oh yeah, he was in that movie.
He was in
Hmm.
Dust Till Dawn, and didn't he like in a bunch of Quentin Tarantino movies?
Oh
Did he?
God, yeah,
Was he in a bunch though?
Yeah, I
I
could
think he
swear.
was in. No, I
yeah.
don't
He's
think
like
he's
a
in
regular
the.
actor with
No,
Quentin
no, no,
Tarantino.
no. Danny Trejo? No. No way. No. I
I'm fairly
remember
certain.
Tarantino's. I'm pretty sure it's not Tarantino movies. It's the other guy that Tarantino is with. What's the name of that guy? The other dude.
Del Toro.
Yeah, Del Toro, I
Yeah,
think.
probably.
That
I'm
could
like, he's
be.
not in. I don't think he's in any Tarantino movies. I don't think it's Del Toro.
I know he's in Dust Till
It's like
Dawn.
the guy who directed like those. I think it's the same guy. Death Proof. No, that's Tarantino. The lady with the gun for the leg.
Oh yeah.
What's the name
Uh,
of that shit?
Oh,
Grindhouse,
Grindhouse.
Grindhouse.
Planet
I haven't
something or
Planet
other.
seen that.
Terror.
Yeah,
Yeah, Planet Terror. What was the guy's name?
Bruce Willis.
Oh,
No, the director,
I thought that
director
was
of
a
that movie.
Tarantino.
No, that's not
it,
Tarantino. That's the other
it might have
guy.
been a
But he did co-wrote some shit with the guy.
Okay.
yeah, it
The
might have been
dude
a
who did
collab between
Desperado.
him and Tarantino and Del Toro.
Okay.
Fuck, I gotta remember the guy's name. I'm gonna fucking Google this shit.
All right, fine. I'm gonna look online. Planet
Yeah.
of Terror.
The director, though.
Uh,
I
is-
remember that movie was like a double feature, like two movies in one.
Yeah, Desperado 2, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, I think it was. I think that's what Desperado 2 is. Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
but there's no
Fuck,
show
who
more
was the
button. Oh, here we
director?
are. John Brolin. No, I want the director or whatever the fuck.
Robert Rodriguez.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
guy. Robert Rodriguez has fucking what's his name?
Danny
Danny
and
Trejo. Yeah, Danny Trejo is a regular in his movies. Robert Rodriguez made a film with Tarantino together. I think they co-wrote one of the movies. I forget which one it was, but they worked a lot. as I know, because I'm like a huge Tarantino nerd. I love Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
He's
That's the
such a
one thing that
great
got me.
director.
Oh, I got a movie to
Oh.
recommend you. It's not a Quentin Tarantino, but it's kind of like one of those. Bad Times at the El Royale.
Bad Times in the El Royale.
Yeah, it's got fucking. You've ever seen what's it called? The Big Lebowski.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's
Fuck
got
yeah.
the dude is the main character in this.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Nice. The dude, Jeff Bridges, right?
Yeah, Jeff Bridges.
Samuel
and-
Elliott.
I've
Do you
yet
know
to
how
see
much
it.
we love,
Good.
bro? You know how much Georgians love the Big Lebowski?
Oh,
We got a bowling named after him too.
I knew a dude who was basically the reason why I went to go watch it. I knew a guy that was like the dude, and I knew a dude that was like super violent, like the friend. I was like, everybody's got to have one of these guys, right?
I fucking love Jeff Bridges. He's great. It's him, or like, oh shit, it's him. I think. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's not him. It's him and that other dude, Kurt Russell.
Mhm.
Those two guys. I fucking love these guys. Very different, like
Oh man.
dudes. But dude, I know there's one great movie. I thought of him after looking at his face. Kurt Russell is in this great movie. It's an old movie. It's a bit explicit, but he's in a movie. I forget the name of it, but the concept is that he's like a bank robber who just
Uh-huh.
came out of like jail, and
I bet I know what it
he's
is.
like he's robbing a bank, a casino in Vegas, with his 3 other friends who are all dressed as fucking Elvis.
That sounds familiar.
Yep. That's the one with Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves? What?
Yep. Keanu Reeves was in it. Point Break, I think the name of it was.
Point Break?
Yeah, they were all dressed up as different presidents or whatever.
No. That's not the one. No, it was Kurt Russell, and one of his friends. He looks like the fucking postal dude.
I think that is Point Break, believe it or not.
No, it's
I
not.
believe so.
Nope.
All right, time to whoop out that IMDb.
I mean, it's not like we ain't on the internet.
Yeah, no shit, right? Hell, I'd
Oh,
look
yeah,
it up.
got
I'm
it.
sitting there playing Diablo.
Yeah, I just yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
just remembered
Patrick
I looked
Swayze
at-
and Keanu Reeves. Yeah, I thought Kurt. I get those two
Nah,
mixed up
nah.
too for some. You damn white
Nah,
people.
dude, it's
Damn it.
Kurt,
I didn't
Hell,
know
I've been
Gary
drinking
Busey
some
was
shit.
in this bitch. This has been a long time.
it's the name of the movie is 3,000 Miles to Graceland.
Oh,
It's
that's
Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner.
okay.
Oh, well, hell.
Kevin
I've
Costner in
been
the
drinking,
movie.
so I got some leeway.
Oh fuck! I wish I was
Bro.
drinking.
Kevin Costner looks like fucking the dude from Postal, dude. Like, fuck.
You know what? You two keep
And-
talking. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Hey,
His 4 mates, yeah, it's him and his 4 mates. They're robbing like a casino in Las Vegas, and one of the dudes dies there, and like the dude gets really angry. Am I just spoiling the movie right now? Like,
just a tad, but you know what? Spoiler alert, everybody. Spoiler alert. There you go. That's how you cover your ass.
and they're like, and then like the shit gets really fucked, and then they like all turn on each other, and then like a lot of shit happens. It's really like the start of the movie is just horrible fucking CGI scorpion shit, which is very funny. But if you get past that, the movie is very enjoyable and it's a very good movie. Like I recommend it to not all ages, but if you're like over 17, 16, like that's the time. That's the time
Yeah.
we usually watch these films because we don't really care about age restriction and stuff. So we just fucking like kids nowadays. We don't give a fuck. I'm gonna steal the fucking. Back in my days, I would steal like my dad's like movie collection like discs, and I'd like watch them late at night when everyone was sleeping. I probably get caught like half the time. So fuck, man, those movies are great.
No, I can't say too much because that piece of shit dad of mine, he was the biggest satellite provider in this area. So shit, we got all channels for free.
Nice.
Pay-per-views, everything. Only thing is, if we watch pay-per-view wrestling live, we had to watch it in Spanish.
Oh damn.
Every now and then, if you listen closely, you could hear the American announcers, but the rest of the time, it was just the Spanish announcers. And I learned a few cuss words in Spanish just from watching them things. when when the WWF audience and then it turned WWE, when they started cussing out Vince McMahon or something, calling him an a-hole, I'd be learning them. I think they said Tricera is how they pronounce it.
I just like cabron.
Oh, Caron?
I love cabron.
Oh, I thought it was
But
spelled
the reason I love it is because of that one Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
The term, when I've heard it, because I remember watching boxing with my father, and I was like, what does Caron mean? And he's like, oh, it's like, shifty,
Really?
Yeah, that's it. And I was like, oh,
Shifty.
yeah.
It's not even a swear word. It means like dumbass.
Well, maybe I've got the word differently. I'm saying Caron, is the...
Cabron.
Oh,
Cabron.
okay, yeah, it is a little...
Yeah, cabron.
Chinga tu madre,
Because
cabron.
the guy... Well, that's Go Fuck Your Mother. Everybody knows that one. For as complicated as it is, it's easy to figure
Mexican
out.
Spanish, though. It's
Yeah.
Mexican Spanish, though.
Hmm.
You know how I know that?
Mhm.
Because I'm Georgian. We don't have, Spanish speaking country right next door. I remember I had, a video game called Total Overdose when I was a kid.
Mhm.
That was, one of the things that they said. It was a great game, by the way. That I've never met anyone in my life who fucking played that game, which is very sad. Not even online. I've never met anyone, ever, who played this
What's
game.
the name of it?
Total Overdose. It's like a fucking love letter to that dude we just talked about, Rodriguez, the film creator who worked Tarantino, but with those Danny Trejo movies. It's like a fucking love letter to him, and the gameplay is basically GTA with a pinch of Max Payne. Like those
Speaking of
slow
Danny
down
Trejo,
hardcore and shit.
I know. Speaking of Danny Trejo, there's one movie that he was in. I really thought they fucked him over in.
Oh.
That was Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I've only seen the
Halloween?
first one.
What
Yeah,
do you mean,
the first-
Michael Myers.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it was just he was the only likable character in the whole damn
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
and he just and the rest of them were just pure damn assholes there, and he gets freaking head crushed by a TV.
I
Trying to be
like
nice.
I like
Come on.
when they had him play the one guy that got to play the old kind of investigator. I know he was an asshole, but he was fun.
He was a fun asshole.
Yeah. You just mentioned that too, Danny Trejo. He was you ever see El Super Beasto?
I don't know about that.
Rob Zombie did it. It's an animation. I know Danny Trejo plays a Mexican in there, and hard to believe. it's hard to yeah. That's essentially his role. He's Mexican to friend or whatever to some luchador, some shit like that.
Oh, I love that word, luchador.
Yeah, it's a good word.
I really like that word.
Hey, some of the best wrestlers were luchadors. I mean, hell, they
don't know
could
what
put
it
on a hell of a
means.
show.
You guys both know pro wrestling.
Pro
Damn
wrestling.
straight.
I mean, not really.
Oh,
I just
but-
watched it when I was a kid.
I want to
WWE.
go on a little bit of a rant here. That this put me on orbit, and maybe I misheard it. So I'm listening to fucking Jim Cornette's podcast, and he's sitting there saying, "Well, the people who watch the cruiserweights are like those dumb people who watch, freaking Kenny Omega," and I'm like, "You can eat a dick." And I'm like, Don't you sit there and fucking compare Dean Malenko, Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho to fucking some degenerate jagoff who super kicks little girls and wrestles blow up dolls. Fuck off.
That was a very specific hit right there. Goddamn, I'm proud of you.
Oh shit.
Well, he's the one who says that, Kenny Omega's this, that, and the other, and I never bothered watching him, and I was like, oh, well, I remember the Cruiserweight division in WCW. It was really interesting. I know we wanted to shit on it because, Eric Bischoff came in with it, and Eric's a bit of a jag-off, I'll admit that. He's easy to hate, but I'm like, give credit where credit is due. Shit.
Well,
No
man,
shit.
dude, there's one thing I saw someone say. It was a wrestler, I believe. Which was, I mean, you know how you just said that you really hate this guy?
I don't hate Jim Cornette. That part just pissed me off.
No, but yeah, sorry. What I was trying to say is that there's villains in WWE, right? And there's the good guys.
Well, they used to be.
And
from what I've heard, that they don't bother barely anymore.
yeah, but I remember hating some of the wrestlers because I thought they were assholes or whatever, really bad people. But I didn't realize it was a show back then. So I was every time they would have a match, I would always watch it because I was hoping someone was gonna beat the fuck out of them.
So let me explain. Back in the day, back when people believed this shit, yes, there would be people who. There were 3 people who broke into Terry Funk's locker room and tried to stab him with a knife. And Terry Funk's remark is, "I did my job. You weren't. You weren't supposed to know."
Yeah, but like
Vince McMahon got rid of that shit. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, there were people putting sugar in like the Heels gas tanks and doing shit to them, trying to make sure. Jim Cornette recalled like some story or something like that about where a Klan member was going to help kind of interfere with a fucking Junkyard Dogs fucking pro wrestling match or some shit like that, and he's like, "If you need any help," because they didn't know any better. It's
dude.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
No, but like the reason this shit is because a lot of people will pay good money to see someone they dislike get beat up.
Okay.
yeah.
Like that's still
that's
today. That's why
exactly. Yeah.
That's why Jake Paul gets money. People wanting to watch his mixed martial arts fights, not because he's talented or boxing matches.
No, we just want to see him get fucked up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would drop everything I was doing if Nick Diaz fought Jake Paul. Especially if he broke all his teeth down his goddamn throat. That would be the most replayed GIF on the internet.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm sensing a bit of hostility there.
I'm just.
But
it's a sport, cough, cough. You know.
My question is, why do you want to see Nick Diaz and not Nate Diaz?
Because Nick's the OG. That's why.
I don't know, man. Nate is pretty fucking cool as well.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man.
I think I'm saying this because I'm a little brother myself, and we have just like, you know.
I think Nick's more bitter. I think Nate hams it up a little bit more.
I mean, Nate is. I don't know. I fucking like Nate. I think Nate is a really cool dude. Like on a human level, I think he's a cool dude. Like as a fighter as well. Like those brothers, they're fucking awesome, dude. They're like smoking pot like on the fucking thing. Like that's so fucking Sigma male, bro. But also the best move I've ever seen in UFC is the fucking bitch slap. I love that shit. That shit is more entertaining to watch to me than a fucking Batista bomb. You know
well, let me give you a recommendation if you've never seen it. Go hunt down Frank Shamrock fighting Nick Diaz. Where Frank afterwards, when he's like, "He hit me so hard I felt like I crapped myself, and that's why I knew I didn't need to be fighting anymore." The interview for that, I love when they're building up to the hype. Frank Shamrock's like, "You'll be famous if you wind up beating me today, Nick." And Nick's comeback line is, "Hey Frank, I'm already famous." He went out there and he whipped the piss out of Frank, standing on the ground everywhere.
God damn. I mean, wrestling, like, fuck, dude, like.
I miss the good old days.
Do you remember what exposed you to wrestling? Like, do you remember like the first time you saw wrestling? Like, it really caught you.
Maybe this wasn't the very first time. I remember I was a wee lad. I remember I was super fucking young. Wasn't even in junior high. It was fucking early in the morning, either Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna assume Saturday. Maybe cartoons were over. Maybe they weren't. My dad had the TV. And, my shit wasn't on the TV, so I sat down, and the thing I remember right now is it was a dude with a crown, and if I know my history, that must have been Harley Race in the WWF. It was probably fighting some jobber. Might very well been Barry Horowitz for all the fuck I know.
Dude, holy shit, I'm tired as fuck.
Oh, you're high?
No, I'm not high. I'm just tired. I don't fucking smoke.
Yeah.
I don't smoke. I don't do any drugs. The only thing I do is alcohol, which is also very small amount. It's either a beer or vodka with Coke. I also have a giant fucking collection of wine, which most of it is homemade in my village.
Nice.
Because we like to make our own wine. Kranjskara is very good, the best wine. But I never drink it. I just don't like wine. It has a negative effect on me. Like some alcohol just kind of like makes you happy, and some alcohol just kind of makes you depressed. Like that's what red wine does to me. I don't drink it unless there's nothing else to drink, and you absolutely have to drink. 'Cause I'm not a big fan of drugs in general. I don't even take like medicine. Like if my mom gives me like, I'll take this aspirin or whatever, but I don't do drugs because the
Well, you
whole
know, if you want a
point.
good drink to go with that vodka, I can make some recommendations.
What?
He said,
Recommendation? Nah, I'm good, man. I don't
okay.
I don't drink. Man. I don't like to drink. Well, I like to drink like socially, sometimes alone.
Yeah.
I'll give you a recommendation, Bubba. Have you ever had a thing called Midnight Moonshine?
Don't ever say the word moonshine around me
Well,
again.
no,
That brings back
yeah.
memories.
If you've had the real deal, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. But it basically comes in a mason jar. It's about 100 proof. It's got fruit in it. Um, it's definitely got a kick. I remember there was a guy named Jim Fear who said, "Yeah, you could drink all the alcohol, and then like later on, you could just eat the fruit later and kill it with a 40, and that'll help take care of you." Like,
Is moonshine legal?
no,
Yes and no.
not the real stuff. Not the-
Not exactly true.
you cannot
depending
make
on
your
the
own
state.
hard liquor. You can make wine and
Uh,
beer.
Well, unless they change that law in Louisiana, in certain states in the South, you can make it, but you just can't sell it.
So, I think at the federal level, I might be right.
Possibly. I
yeah.
know.
Now, if you want to play by
'Cause I know
Texas
for-
laws, well, we don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't really surprise me about America because I mean, you guys have like the biggest, like highest drinking age, 21.
Yeah.
That I
At
know
21,
of.
yeah.
I think some other place has like 25, like in Asia or something.
I've heard the best argument already. If you're old enough to fight and die, you're old enough to drink.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I remember
I've been
Jim
saying that shit
Jeffries.
for years.
I think at the very least, if you're enlisted, you should be able to fucking drink, bar none.
Yeah, because look,
Well,
Jim Jeffries
here-
had a good bit about it. Sorry, what did you saying, Bubba?
Oh, I was just going to ask a question, but because here's the thing: I've never had one person ever explain to me. At 18 years old, or no, actually at 17 years old, with parental consent, I can join the military. I just can't do a active combat role until I turned 18, if memory serves me right. 18, I can go get shipped off to basic, become a U.S. Marine or something, go get blowed up by a fucking IED in Afghanistan or Iraq, but I can't come over here and drink a cold beer at a bar. I can go work in a prison at 18 and get my ass shanked up by some inmate because he's pissed off because his sugar mama don't want to give him none. But I can't go buy me a goddamn shot of whiskey. That don't make a lick of sense to me. I have yet to have one person explain where the hell that makes sense.
Now, to
Well,
be fair,
I mean,
I guarantee if you're 18 and you're enlisted, there'll be somebody who'll be willing to get you a drink.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, shit, I was underage drinking at fucking 14, so, you know.
I mean, when you say underage drinking, you make it sound like it's a fucking crime. No offense. I know you don't
Technically
mean
is.
to. Yeah, but I mean, we don't really give a fuck about that in Georgia. Like,
Yeah.
to us, we're very Christian, and the wine is the blood of Christ. So when I was born, they just made me taste wine. Same shit with my cousin and shit like that. And whenever you go to church, the church makes you drink the fucking thing. I remember I went there with my aunt and her kids, my little cousins, and the priest insisted that the kids drink the wine. So I got this fucking 7-year-old here who drank the wine, and the priest was continuing the Mamo Juno Rumanicha Satashino, praying and shit. And the kid was just like walking around fucking drunk.
You're supposed to have the briefest of sips, as I understand it, aren't you?
She fucking like drank like 2 cups or some shit.
What?
Like they were small cups, but it fucked her up, dude.
Like I always skipped on the sacramental wine because everybody's taking the same sip from the cup. My family's like, well, don't get sick. Just take the communion. Take the body. You don't have to imbibe the blood. Because you don't want to get
Eat the
sick.
cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was so
I know that.
you have to understand, as someone who was deeply, and I still believe it, but I was like, it's the body of Christ. I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. I was so disappointed.
It's just fucking bread. What the fuck?
It's so dry. It's drier than the
believe-
desert. I'm so pissed off.
I believe you have bamboozled for years.
Oh yeah, I forget the comedian who said, you think they'd have thrown some Dorito mix on that bitch by now. Make people who are atheists want to convert. Crap.
How's like your religion thoughts, by the way?
Like, I believe in God and afterlife and all that. Why?
Do you?
Yes. Do you?
Are you like devoted?
I am laxed. I should kind of get back.
Well, I had a bit of a revelation. Well, not really, but I was thinking about something. But I grew up very Christian. Like,
Uh,
I remember there was this parody song on YouTube, which was, the dragon, sorry, not the Jurassic Park theme,
yeah.
which had lyrics in it, and the lyrics were, "Oh my fucking God, it's a dinosaur, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?" Like that was the lyrics.
Uh-huh.
And when he said, "Oh my fucking God," I could not say that line. It's a dinosaur. Oh my Jesus Christ. I wouldn't say Jesus Christ either, and then I would say what the fuck. So I would only say two things of it because I was very scared that God would
Yeah.
punish me and I would die, which is pretty fucked, right? Like the whole idea of the religion thing. I
Well,
think
no.
is like there's no
Here's the
fear,
fun.
but
I've noticed weird things too. I remember being a little kid, and I'm not going to say the word. Please don't say it either. I would get slapped if I said crap or damn, but if I said the N word, I was good.
what?
Yeah. When I was little, and I would point that out, and I'm like, "Isn't this kind of ass backwards?" Like, I kind of sense that this has more
Wait, what do you
oomph to
mean?
it.
Wait. You're telling me that you could say a racial slur and the priest didn't give a fuck?
No, I meant like at home.
Oh my God, that's wait. Were your parents like racist and shit?
I just assumed that was well, yeah. I think that's normal for the time. I'm like 40.
You're 40?
Hmm?
Jesus Christ! This whole time I'm talking to an old man.
Well, Sonny, how are you? 25?
I'm 22, man.
Oh, gave you too much
Oh
credit.
hell, man! I thought you was pushing closer to 30.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Just
younger
was
than
I
that.
wrong?
No, I'm a young guy, but with Georgians, if you look at me, I probably look like your older brother, bro.
I just imagine this hardcore looking guy that's got like a fucking bolt action rifle against the wall.
I do have a
1,000 miles
rifle,
there.
actually. Not me, but my dad
Yeah, with
has
a
a
Muslim to
collection of
God.
guns. Dude, like,
Oh man, you start talking guns near me, I'll talk your ear off.
Hmm?
Anthony can vouch.
Yeah.
well, my dad has like 5 guns, and this is kind of weird because he has 2 shotguns, a rifle, some weird-looking rifle. It looks like an AUG, but it's not. It's something of that sort, whatever the fuck. And he has a crossbow. I don't know why the fuck he has a crossbow, but he fucking does.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, and he also
Well,
has a
not only
Glock.
that, but also they're good. You could use them for hunting in case you're disabled and can't use a bow and arrow real well. In case you have like rotator cuff surgery or real bad arthritis, you could use a crossbow a little easier than a bow and arrow.
Well, I like to say that my dad can probably kick your dad's ass.
Oh hell, anybody can kick my dad's ass right now because that piece of shit's been dead for almost 10 years or more.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, I mean that stone bitch right there.
So
All
I
he
stand
is just a
correct.
skeleton right about now. You could.
No, like, why do you hate your dad so much?
It's a long ass story.
Let's not
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna get into
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah,
don't like. I dislike my dad as well, but I wouldn't talk like that about him because. But actually, no, I would talk about him like that, but I would never let anyone else talk about him like
Yeah,
that,
let me-
though,
let me-
because it's still your family,
Well, here's my whole thought. I've seen this online with a couple of stupid people. It only makes you look like a jack off, no matter how bad your family is, to sit there and
Yeah,
virtue
I
signal a bunch of
agree.
assholes.
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Like, unless
Bubba, you
you're-
seem like a really stand-up guy, but
Yeah.
I would say that even though your dad might have not been the best parent, he is still the reason you're on the planet.
Now, unless you're
Well,
dead.
I look at it like, oh, go
And
ahead.
no, but like Bubba, let me just say this: that I think that he still deserves just a little bit of respect,
Unless your dad's
just
like Jerry
just
Epstein.
just for
Well, I get
I
where
think
he's
there's a
coming from,
cutoff
don't get me
point.
wrong. Yeah.
I mean,
Now,
like
here-
here's like Bubba. I'm just gonna say one more thing. I'm really
Oh, go
sorry,
ahead.
because my dad has not been the best father or a friend to me, and I'm not gonna go into specific details.
Fair enough.
But he's never, he's never fucked me over on such a huge margin. Well, sorry, I don't know if that's proper English, but he's never fucked me so hard that I couldn't get back up on my feet. But also, I know where he comes from, and I know what he had to go through because he's from Abkhazia, and there was war and shit, and he grew up without a dad, so who was gonna teach him to be a dad? I mean, he's done so much shit to me, and I don't think I can forgive him in the next like 10 years, but I think that eventually I will be able to because I'm not the type of guy to hold a grudge for a very long time. But
Fair point.
like I respect him. I dislike him, but I still respect him. I respect him because I know what he has gone through. Because he's been in war and shit like
You,
that.
you sound.
I res
I
I
love you,
respect
Peter.
him.
I just don't like you very much.
No, but I respect my dad, but I fucking hate him. I hate him, but I respect him. Like, if that makes any sense.
That's hard to
No,
come by.
I get you, dude. You can hate somebody with a passion and still respect them. I get you.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's where I come. But my thought process is respect is just genuine respect is something that's earned.
Yeah.
Minor respect is something you just give to somebody. Like, yeah, okay, yes sir, no sir, whatever.
Yeah,
But when there's somebody that
human.
when you genuinely respect somebody, they ask you to do something, you'll give them your all. If you just
Yeah,
respect them just enough because of their position or whoever they are, you'll do just
I would
enough to
just
shut
call it
them up.
like, human decency. It's not even respect, it's human decency. Like, being
Well, I was
polite and
just
stuff.
using the respect as a option there, as an example,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But anywho,
So why are you up at 6 in the morning?
What do you mean when I'm up 6 in the morning?
Yeah.
What do you think? Where do you think the guests because the guests have to sleep, bro. Like there's not enough room for me and them.
Oh, they're sleeping in your bed?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. Fuck, dude.
oh shit.
Hey, you know, Bubba, that's another reason there's a certain somebody who got the crap beat out of him. I whine about my life and my bad situation, but you know what? I can blink through both eyes and see clearly. I have nothing to bitch about. I'm like, you know what? Life's okay. And you know what? I guarantee if they hear that someday, I'm like, hey, look, man, I'm glad you're not dead, but you did that to yourself.
All I can say is he just discovered an old saying: "Fucked around, found out."
Eh.
There's just some people you don't fuck with in real life like you would on the internet.
Well,
Otherwise,
you don't know until you fuck with them, I guess, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
So
have
you
no
play
idea
stupid
what you
games,
guys
you
are
win
talking
stupid
about.
So I
prizes.
told you about, some jackass who cut me off a while back, and you're like, oh, he sounds like such and such. Same guy.
You talking to me?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you.
Someone who cut you off?
Yeah, I won't go into
I
like,
rem-
the full details of
I
it.
remember. Oh, yeah, I think I remember something. I don't really remember like the specifics, but I remember you were mad at someone for something.
Yeah.
They did something terrible to you or whatever.
Well, I'll put it to you this way: not enough for to want to see him dead. And when I saw that that they were in a bad spot, I was like, oh fuck, I hope they're okay. Was my first
Yeah, like-
knee-jerk reaction because I was like, oh fuck, that looks bad.
Yeah, like John Cleese talking about his like ex-wives.
It's one thing to think in your head you want somebody dead, and then you're like, oh well, maybe not. Let's not get
Well,
carried away
no,
now.
like you don't wish them like something violent, but like just like a quick death, like
Well,
painless, like,
okay,
a tree falling on them.
I would take someone slapping them so hard that the spit goes flying out of their fucking mouth. Maybe that would work
Jesus
pretty good.
Christ, though.
Where with their
Unless it's my ex-wife.
with
That
okay,
sounds
Bubba.
like you. Dude, that sounds like you should be working for Netherlands. Netherrealm
Netherrealm?
Studios.
Yeah.
Netherrealm Studios designing their fatalities.
Enough where it's not even really going to do damage, but like right afterwards, their ego's going to be super fucking butthurt.
Oh yeah. Unless it's my ex-wife, then hey, only time I ever want to see that bitch again is either A, zombie apocalypse, or B, the purge.
Okay, all right, Bubba, calm down.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
Everyone
saying,
everyone I've ever introduced you to who thought she was a gem, please don't ruin that.
No, I don't.
Hey,
I mean,
Try to
he
be
hates.
myself.
Bro, listen, he hates women, and we have something in common.
Now, I don't hate all women. I just hate the ones that piss me off.
Oh, I assume Georgia here didn't like women because he's from San Francisco in the Russian sense, if you know what I mean. But anyways,
No, I'm joking.
Hey,
I love
I
women.
know it's cool.
I love women,
No.
but I find them to be annoying. I think that's fair to say.
Well, I figured this out a long time ago. The biggest problem with women is they're people.
No, that's not. No, I mean, I'm a feminist.
Okay, Knuckles.
I believe in equal rights.
All right.
But unless like there will be a change, they're still gonna probably be annoying. Because like a majority of women, they're soft and shit.
Depends on the
don't-
woman.
Yeah.
Like I'm just really tired right now to like get into like the thing I'm trying to say without
Oh, I
people
get
thinking I'm an asshole, which I don't really give a fuck about
Well,
that
I'm not
people.
even.
So
Yeah, I'm not even trying to put you on a spot here.
I know I'm just saying because this is gonna be on the internet forever, and even if it has like 3 viewers in the world of all time, at least one of them's gonna be like, "What a cunt."
Well, so what? You're
Ah,
gonna. You'll disappear into the fucking black maze of the Russia.
I'm not Russian though.
They don't even have the internet over there.
No, I'm just saying that.
There's a hamster running on a wheel that's like powering his generator as we speak right now, guys.
that little thing's
ve-
filled
that's
up
a
on
fair
crystal meth
assessment.
there. Keep
Yes.
going.
Georgia
Jesus
over here.
Christ.
Georgia over here. When his dad sees a bus, he tries to feed it a carrot.
Okay, goddamn.
I know.
Order
I'm
to keep
sorry.
that little hamster going. We got to constantly keep going, constant stream of meth going through it there.
Ah!
High speed chicken feed for the little hamster.
Okay.
Okay, so
Wait,
back
if I
to
want
the
to play a
topic
game,
of
I got to
hating
put
women.
too low.
I'm in a
Okay, so
good
back
mood.
to the topic of hating women.
All right, sure.
Oh God.
I don't hate women,
All
but
right.
as Gene Simmons once said, I think it's very man to hate to be sexist. I think it's a part of being a man.
Well, here's my whole rub. If anyone ever asked me if I'm racist or whatever the fuck, whether I was gay, trans, black, a grapefruit or whatever, I would still think I was the greatest goddamn thing in the world, and as such, I would think that my people were the greatest thing ever. Now, does that make me a cunt? Absolutely, but I've never said I wasn't.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I think half-breeds are the best because I'm a half-breed. There you go.
No idea what that means.
Um,
What's a half breed?
Two different races. I'm half Mexican, half white.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're a Louis C.K.
Sure. There's so many dumb people out there who have the wrong perspective on that. I want to be treated equal. I was like, I want them to treat me like I'm an abomination. So I'm basically an X-Men in their eye. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I always thought that was so cool growing up. I'm like, all I have to do to scare the shit out of you and your family is be me and do absolutely nothing. Give me that
Oh
power.
yeah, that's nice.
Give me that fucking power.
Give me the power to beg of you.
I got that reference. That
I
was
had
a
to-
Chucky one, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I'm glad you did.
De por
Right.
te por se dem bella. Give me the power, I beg of you. No, I've seen that up and down.
I still can't understand how the fuck anybody ever thought that little bastard was scary. One good
Who?
field goal kick and he's in the backyard.
When you're a little kid, that shit's scary, man.
Shit, even when I was a little kid, I would just grab a t-ball bat and just beat the fuck out of him.
I
You're
saw
fucking
one.
talking about Chucky, bro.
Yeah, I saw this one comedian who said he beat the shit out of it and like threw it in the garbage, and one of his parents didn't tell him. They just saw it outside and put it back in his room, and he stared at it all night long, couldn't sleep, scared out of his ass. And I was like, I don't even believe that's a joke. I believe that happened. You'll never convince me otherwise.
I can believe it because I would do something like that.
Well, they weren't even trying to be dicks. They didn't know he threw it out. They just thought, oh, they got misplaced, so I'll put it back in his room.
Oh, I'd do it just for fucking lulls.
I mean, dolls don't scare me, man. You know what scares me? You know what actually scares me? When
What?
I'm walking down a street and I see like 4+ guys together. Like that shit fucking scares me.
Well, what color are they?
I was waiting
Well,
for
in-
somebody to say it.
Well, in Georgia, there's only one color.
White people, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, like, I think that, like, Georgians, like, because we're just white people on generation to generation, because there wasn't really any, like, Georgian people that were, like, black or shit like that, but we've been fucked by so many different races that some of us look like Asian and shit like that, but you will rarely see someone who's, like, dark-skinned, black or Indian and shit like that,
But when
who's,
you-
Georgian.
Isn't the term, I guess, at least in Russia, isn't that a Cossack?
Course, I don't know. Isn't it mulat, like half white, half black, or whatever? I don't know what Cossack and shit. Like, I don't really know terms and stuff, but I'm a man of few words because my dictionary is very small.
It's pretty small.
yeah,
Don't judge me.
yeah, exactly.
It's cool. That's why it's so small.
I don't know a lot of words.
Lilo and Mud Flap over here. um, fuck. Shit were we talking about? The alcohol.
All kinds of
The
shit.
alcohol is kicking in.
There you go.
Yep.
Just roll back the footage.
Yeah. No, fuck, dude. I stopped caring about how many people were watching once the alcohol kicked in. I'm like, fuck it. You're either here for the ride or you're not.
Yeah, no shit. You know, I mean, it's just like, hey, once you get to your house there and the pants come off, who gives a shit?
God damn.
Don't,
You know the first
don't
time
want
I
to see
heard,
me in my underwear, don't come to the door.
you know the first time I heard that one was fucking, what was it, Seymour Skinner? Well, my pants come off one leg at a time like everybody else's.
Huh.
One leg at a time. What are you talking about, motherfucker? I quagmire.
He,
Giggity, giggity. Hey,
that's
right.
that's the one episode where he wound up
Oh,
dating
that
one of
was the great
Marcus
impression.
sisters.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Like, can you do a Family Guy?
I-
Can you do a Family Guy?
Can I say
English,
something
bro.
offbeat here, Bubba? I swear you're cool. Just like I want to say this just a skosh now that the alcohol's kicked in.
Go ahead, bud.
Your voice ever so slightly sounds a little bit like Ernest P. World.
Oh, I've had so many people tell me that shit. I got a buddy of mine who posts the fucking Ernest P. World memes all the goddamn time towards me. He's like, you son of a bitch.
The only time
Hey,
where
Peter.
just recently I heard like this. It looked like a clip from like the robot movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Transformers.
No, like it's a cartoon animated one from way back in the day.
Rentaiza.
No, it's just
Big
it's an
Giant,
American
alright.
cartoon.
Megas XLR.
Okay, movie.
Pacific Rim?
Okay, I'm gonna cartoon, big robot cartoon movie.
Transformers.
Fuck, there's been so goddamn many of them. Shit.
Like 1990s, I think, or not, or early. Like,
Yeah, that's like going into a town here in the south and hollering Bubba.
oh
about
yeah,
30 people
Iron
over head.
Giant. Because I could swear I saw a clip.
Oh.
Yeah, where he's like sitting there saying the four food groups. You mean like iron, fat, lard, or whatever the fuck he's. That's what I was like. And then I heard you talk today, and it like kicked in. And I was like, oh, you know what? It does sound a little bit.
Hey, Vern.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck with you.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Hell, I'd probably agree with it more than likely. Plus, Jim Varney, he was a damn good fella anyhow, so I can't.
Oh yeah,
I can't
I
think
just
nothing
recently
about
saw a
that.
little bit of a fucking breakdown on him or something like that. They seemed like he was a complete sweetheart and shit.
Oh, yeah, he smoked like a chimney, but anytime he had to go around kids or something, he never would have one in his hand or something. He would just, especially when he was in character. And they say he was just one of the nicest sons of bitches you could ever meet.
Nicest sons of bitches.
No, I mean, just absolute gold.
Oh come
He was
on,
a
man!
nice son of a bitch. I'll tell you what.
That's an old line, man. And you call someone a son of a bitch. Sometimes it's a line for camaraderie. Even if you're a mama's boy, you should understand that a little bit.
I know, but no, I know that. I'm not fucking retarded. Sorry, Down syndrome. But
God, I'm in a good mood.
no, I know that, but it's such a weird sentence to say. He was the nicest son of a bitch I've ever met.
Yeah, it's one hell of an oxymoron.
It's like he was the nicest
What?
Nazi I've ever met.
It's like that song you've ever heard. All my friends are heathens.
Oh, look at this guy! Look at this guy! I fucking love this fucking communist. I love this.
Well, fucking even Winston Churchill, fucking, he's the one who came up with the term for magnificent bastard when talking about Rommel.
Oh really?
Yeah,
He's the guy who first said "magnificent bastard."
that's what I'd heard. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but I mean
I
that
believe
guy.
so.
How many cigars did he smoke a day?
Quite a bit. I'm sure he was somebody's magnificent bastard and then some.
Yeah, no
That
shit.
is- I mean,
No, I was just giving credit where credit was due. I mean, hell, Rommel, he might have been a Nazi, but he was a damn good tank commander.
They still study his fucking Rommel from the Nazis. They still study his fucking
Rommel.
shit in United States military, from what I've heard.
Oh, yeah. He was a damn good tank commander, and they still use a lot of his teachings even to this day.
I mean, just because your morals are all fucked, don't mean you can't make a nice pie. You know?
Well, you know, Elvis Presley might be able to do some good songs, but I heard about his tickle parties with teenagers. So,
Oh, God. Look at R. Kelly right about now.
or what's his damn name?
I mean, if you can't piss on a fan, like, what's the point of?
Oh,
fame,
Jesus
you know?
Christ! No! Someone joined right for that, too. I want you to know
Chip
that.
trip.
Like, why do you think I'm on this podcast? Like,
Fuck you.
Like, why do you think I got in the game, baby?
I would never let an Asian piss on me. Now a European, I'm kidding. But anyways,
You son of a gun.
And I tell you one damn thing. When that son bitch lands in the general population, oh hell, I guarantee he ain't going Gen Pop. That son bitch is gonna be all through PC.
oh, you mean R.
R.
Kelly?
Kelly. Yeah.
The fact he got away with it for as long as he did after we all knew it.
Oh no
Hey,
shit.
what about Michael Jackson?
Now that and right there could go either argument. You could go either way on him.
I
I
definitely.
mean, you can either say he did all that shit, or you can say, listen to this album, it's so good.
Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, maybe he did. On the other hand, maybe he didn't. Because the thing is, there's never truly been enough proof positive that he actually did.
Well, I'll put it to you this way: as a not so wise man once said, he is where he needs to be right now.
Yeah.
So if
But I'll say,
if there is an afterlife, he's already figured. They've already sorted that out for him. So
yeah. But I'll say this about that feller though. Even let's say, just for let's shits and giggles, he never touched a youngin. Let's just say he did. If you're a parent and you've got any kind of heard any kind of rumors that somebody's touching youngins, why the hell are you gonna let your youngins go anywhere near them?
I could give you Michael Jackson isn't the most preposterous, disastrous fucking remark on. You got me talking about this again.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a name? Have you ever heard of a name Jimmy Savile?
No.
That name's familiar.
He was an English pedophile who got away with it. He was knighted by the royal family. Was like huge DJ. Got away with it for 4 decades.
Jesus.
4 decades. Hiding in plain sight, dropping little hints and shit like that. If you like listen to his interviews, if you like sit there and listen between the lines, man.
That guy sounds like a real jerk.
I was fascinated by his fucking story and shit. The one that's still like a former friend of his that's still alive, they just caught not too long ago. That you still hear his music every once in a while. What's his goddamn name? You've ever heard the Bulls fucking sound when they come out to like basketball games, Bubba?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the goddamn name of the fucking musician that came up with that one.
Yeah, you'd probably have to Google search that son bitch.
Or English glam rock. I'll fucking find the goddamn name.
Because I know, but going back a step though, while you hunt for that, let's just say I was a daddy, all right? Nah, my youngin wanted to go spend some time at Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. And I heard all these rumors about the guy. You better believe one thing, I'm going to be right the hell there with him. He gives him a hug and something like, all right, 3 seconds, Michael. 1
Yep.
Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3, you better let his ass go. I'll be standing right there the whole friggin' time within arm's reach. Just giving that death
Gary
glare.
Glitter.
Yeah, dude.
Gary
Yeah,
Glitter,
dude.
even before I could find you.
Nobody molests my child except me.
Oh, lol.
Oh,
Jesus.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, you're Southern. I had to do it.
That's the second. That's the second worst fucking remark I've ever heard. My remark were fucking. My
Sweet
one of my old
home
friends.
Alabama.
Oh, one of my old friends, Licky, wound up making a remark to Donut. Did he think that you were molesting his kid? No. Were you molesting his kid? I'm like, God damn it, Licky.
Well, let me tell you this, boy. If anyone's gonna fuck my sister, it's gonna be me. I'm sorry, America. You did it to
Fuck your
yourself.
sister tonight. That's how my sister. That's your sister too, dumbass. Well, I'm gonna fuck my sister tonight.
God damn.
Marty, I remember when we met Bubba that he was so his accent sounded so south that the head cannon came up. I think he's an FBI agent trying to spy on us. There's no way he's real.
I remember when we met Bubba as well. It was about 30 minutes ago.
About an hour, actually. By now, Jesus.
You ever take a scooch?
Yeah.
Of Scooch.
But now, to be fair though, my accent has gotten a hell of a lot weaker. It used to be a whole lot thicker.
I remember starting off this podcast as being very fucking unfunny. And now I'm listening to someone who is funny. That's being contagious to me, and I'm becoming funny as well, which is always good.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till I start getting you start
Bubba.
saying words like y'all and over yonder and shit like that.
Well, I don't think that's funny. I think that's just charming. That's why they call it the Southern charm, right?
Oh hell yeah, that's one of the reasons.
I fucking love your accent, man. I think it's beautiful. It's
I
fucking
appreciate it, bud.
magnificent. Oh hell yeah, man. You know,
Although the funny,
this is not my real accent, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were doing an S. What's the name of the guy? It was an American pretending to be a Russian on YouTube.
Oh fucking! Oh, I know that guy.
SP, whatever the fuck it was.
Something I don't remember. His name.
SPF Russian.
Yeah, I found out that he was just some dude putting on a Russian accent. I assumed our boy here was doing that. It was pretty good. Yeah.
FPS Russia.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I remember that dude because every time he did shooting and everything, different firearms.
He's a character. That was a character. I thought it was very obvious actually when I saw him.
Well,
Because his accent, that's not the real Russian accent, man.
Yeah.
Like that's just some movie bullshit. Like trust me, like that's not how Russians talk.
The-
Russians, they usually talk like this, like hello my friend, how are you? It's usually like this. It's never like my name is Victor. I came here to fuck your daughter.
the
It's
two
never like that shit.
the two videos I
it's
remember
never
from
that
Old Boy where he had a fucking chain gun, and he was doing dragon fire rounds in a shotgun. If you know what those are, the ones that spit
Huh?
fire.
Oh, Dragon Breath.
Yeah, Dragon's Breath. Those were fucking cool
Yes.
as shit.
Well,
Yeah,
my name
I
is-
remember that shit. That shit was cool as fuck.
No, but like, no, this is not my real accent. This is my real accent. And my real name is Yuri, but you can call me George, for reassurance.
Every time I hear Yuri, all I think about is Command and Conquer.
There was a Yuri
America.
boxer, an Israeli, who ended up fighting.
Boyka.
He fought Miguel Cotto in boxing. That's how I remember Yuri. Barring,
I remember
barring
Yuri
anime.
from Boyka. And I believe Yuri is also a fucking hentai category.
Actually,
Don't
you
ask-
are,
Oh God!
you are
Do not
slightly,
ask me how I know.
you are
this.
slightly incorrect. Ever so slightly.
Am I?
Yuri stands for lesbian, so you are slightly incorrect.
Isn't it a hentai fucking thing? Yuri.
Yes, there is a section of hentai that is dedicated to lesbians, but
Yeah, I was just about to say.
not every lesbian is necessarily hentai.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it's not like.
Yes,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
you are
you-
you are
you-
slightly either in or out.
Well, I'm sorry that I don't consume enough porn.
Oh,
I'm
well,
sorry,
are you
bro.
sure?
I got shit to
Are you
do, bro.
sure?
I
Yes,
bet if we
I'm
look at that
sure.
browser history, it'll say otherwise.
I mean, you can check my browser history all you want. Smart boys using Cognito.
Oh, I've never been accused of that, so I just use different search engines.
Why?
I just don't
Like,
give a fuck.
That way, I don't have to bother with incognito mode.
it's like
No, I
when
don't
you're
give a
when you're a deeply closeted gay man. Like,
Sure.
and like
I
you want
guess.
people to know, but you can't tell them. But you want to come out, so you just like leave your.
All right, so
browser
hold it.
history
Hold it.
there.
Here's the big problem. I'm gonna fucking address this right now. Because of like LGBT, everybody in the world, whenever they fuck up and do something that's arguably stupid, they feel the need to come out and tell people whether it's being anti-vax or they're into children or whatever the hell, that they have to be like, well, I deserve to be fucking accepted as everybody else does, and fucking. And I'm just sitting there
Nice.
thinking, if you would have just shut the fuck up.
You know what I think?
Oh, shit.
I think that this whole LGBTQ and everything else that's in the world, happening and stuff. I think all these organizations are just made by the government
No.
just to control people.
Oh,
I
I
think
think they are
stupid
because-
people all on their own. That's like saying blaming the government for prohibition. That started with the fucking people and got to the government and they rolled with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
I don't
started
know,
with
man.
the.
I think
Oh, go ahead.
You're given here's the whole thing. The government will take that for one reason, because the government wants to believe you that they have omnipotent fucking power so that you fear them. That's not true. The government
No, of
is
course it's not.
yeah, the CIA,
That's
the
why-
FBI, all that shit doesn't have nearly as much, or whatever the hell they have out in Georgia. Doesn't have nearly as much juice as you would think they do, but they want you to think you do.
Of course they want you to think that.
We've got
That's
people
why they
listening
have-
to your calls 24/7. It's backed up. We have countless petabytes of fucking data. That's actually what it's called, believe it or not.
I mean, they used to. Remember the whole Snowden thing?
I don't know. I didn't go through all of it. I know like what
Edward Snowden.
Yeah, I know who Edward Snowden is. It's the dude who fucking ratted out all his information. WikiLeaks. Yeah.
He's a fucking hero, dude.
Sure.
America treated him like a fucking criminal. I mean, what do you think is more important? Like your privacy or your security?
That really depends on what's being compromised. There's a lot of things.
Because I mean, if you ask me, privacy is security.
All depends on whose privacy, doesn't it?
As well as the reasons behind it.
Yeah, no shit. There've been times my friend Frank, who passed away, ended up saying, he's like, the people don't need to know. I'm like, well, what are you doing? Doesn't matter. I'm like, yeah, it does. You're a weird guy. What are you doing?
But at the same time, they're definitely if as long as it's done within due process was conformed. Like a cop just can't come kick your door open or something just because he thinks you got weed. He's got to have probable cause.
Well,
so if you're going to be wanting to listen to my cell phone call, if you're going to be wiretapping me, you damn well better have a warrant, and you better have something to back it up for why you're getting that warrant.
Well, I'll put it this way, Bubba. It's like one of those arguments. If somebody could have broke the laws a little bit and prevented 9/11, if they could have, would you have been all that upset? You know, I forget, it was either like the polio vaccine or whatever. The guy wound up, testing it out on himself and his family.
Mm-hmm.
If it works, you're great. If it's not, you're a fucking monster. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is a damn fine line though of between public safety as well as accountability and freedoms.
Well, I think I'll say the one that makes most sense to me, like the answer to this question that I've asked myself and you guys.
Yeah.
I think that whatever suits me best is the best one. Because I mean, I think that a lot of people say that hypocrisy is bad, but I'm pretty sure everyone's a hypocrite.
Oh yeah, everybody is a hypocrite to an extent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fuck a country over just so I can get some waffles at 6 p.m. But I mean, the thing I'm trying to say is,
how good are these waffles?
I think that if it suits me,
yeah,
like it's a selfish thing to say, but I mean, if it suits me, I'm fine with it. Someone else gets fucked, well, too fucking bad.
Yeah, I gotta look at it individual basis personally.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I like to look at everything individually.
You mean subjectively?
Yeah, that might have been a better word to use there. Because the shoe may not fit for one person, but it'll fit perfect for another.
I mean, are you really a terrible person for backing your home team? Are you?
Oh.
Do you really want to be one of those insufferable assholes on the internet who, drink their pumpkin spice lattes and shit and fucking go, oh, I'm trying to be fair to everybody, but kill Nazis. But
it's like the only fucking group of people no one gives a fuck about. Like,
well, no, that's the problem, though, friend. Is it what they keep expanding what a Nazi is? That's why you have to be worried about it.
Oh, no shit. I can't.
You white and you don't like somebody we don't like. It's not even that. There's plenty of people who aren't white that they'll try and jam in there. I've seen them like going, well, what's that Jewish guy that they try and put in there?
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro. They're like, he's a Nazi. He's Jewish. He's literally Jewish. He cannot be a Nazi. They would never take him.
No, that ain't exactly true.
Well, go ahead.
I mean, you can still be, not a Nazi and be Jewish.
Yeah, they did have some of those
balance,
Jewish
your hate
Nazi sympathizers. But they were treated like the lowest rungs of the Nazi army. They were treated like pure shit, from what I remember.
I mean, I'm white, but I fucking hate white people, especially Karens.
Lol.
Oh.
Well, yeah, let me address that right now.
No, I'm not white. I'm Caucasian. Sorry.
Let me go back that up. Karens come in all shapes and colors.
Ew.
there was that video where fucking there was that
Yeah,
woman
but I
who
mean,
pulled a
the
gun on a black
OG
woman. Here's the reason why I think they're both Karens. Yes, the woman who pulled the gun is completely a Karen. But if your kid is there, standing nearby you, while you could both be shot and you're putting your kid in danger because you're being filmed, you're a Karen too. You're absolutely a Karen as well. Holy shit.
Oh, I think I remember that video that you put out that time.
That was so goddamn stupid. I'm like, both of these people. Look, the minute she pulled the gun, I know people like, don't say might is right. Sure it is. You don't want to get killed. You can correct them later when that gun is gone. You have a duty and responsibility not to get shot.
Yeah.
Was if she would have got shot there, would that have really proved anything? Really? No.
Yeah. Because one thing also, technically speaking, when it comes to majority of situations, both sides are usually fucking it up to make it worse than what it really is.
Yeah, if she would have backed off, raised her hands, and been like, look, I'd just like to leave right now. Things got out of hands. And if the other person would have pressed it by there, you're completely right at that point. You could be like, well, you kind of pushed it at first, but yeah, you sobered up. She kept pushing dumb shit when there was a gun pulled out at that point. Stop being stupid. Don't get yourself shot.
Don't get
But
yourself
unfortunately, a
shot,
lot of
bro.
dumbass people there, they want to push the issue because they hope that they can make a good YouTube video or a fucking Facebook video or something and possibly get some clout, or some serious, or what's the word I'm looking for, a GoFundMe or some bullshit.
I like the way you emphasize bullshit.
Yeah, because I sat there and watched one video one time. This dumb motherfucker, he just got through beating the hell out of his girl. In fact, I think I posted it in Limbo a while back from Donut Operator. Yeah. Old boy, he just got through beating the shit out of his wife or girlfriend or fiance, whatever the fuck she was. She called the cops on him and everything, and he's got a fucking knife on him. As one cop's getting ready to try to move up on him, and he sits there and looks at her who's filming. You filming this? As soon as she said, yeah, he took off with the knife in his hand trying to stab the cops.
Jesus.
And of course, he got his ass shot up.
I mean,
and the woman sitting there suing.
I mean, she should have just said no.
15 minutes of fame, boys. Like, 15 minutes.
There's something my father said about that's interesting. He's like, hey, look, if you ever try to help a woman out who's got like a crazed fucking abusive boyfriend or husband or whatever, just be careful. She might try to help him out.
Oh yeah.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, no, well, stupidity. Fucking, they don't know how bad they are. They got it right now. And just look, man, careful. That just because you're in the right doesn't mean that they're going to appreciate it.
Oh no, that's why when it comes to police, they'll sit there and tell you domestic violence calls are some of the worst, if not the most dangerous, but one of the most dangerous calls they can get. That 1 minute they're sitting there taking this woman who just got the shit beat out of her. She's missing all her fucking teeth and blood pouring out of her like a goddamn spigot. As soon as they start pulling his ass away, next thing you know, she's grabbing a goddamn hockey stick trying to whoop his ass with it. Or she's grabbing a damn shotgun trying to blow his ass away. And if a cop gets between her and him, hey, he might get killed too.
Well, I'll be damned.
There's a story about that I remember mentioning Monkey Jones to you, Marty.
What?
One of his friends goes by the name Asperger on YouTube. Supposedly, allegedly, beat the shit out of his wife or girlfriend or whatever the hell. Monkey, being friends with both of them, reports as the cops. She turns around and doxes.
I have zero idea what you're talking about.
YouTubers. Dumb YouTube drama.
All right, cool, got it. Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't even like the worst stupid shit he's involved with. This is like,
oh no.
This is actually technically he's not in the wrong as far as I can tell with this, where he's just reports to the cops and she turns around and doxes and gives his personal information out to the internet for reporting her husband for beating the shit out of her, and I'm like, okay.
And
well, the thing is, technically, considering if somebody gets arrested, is it still considered doxing? Because, it's...
Well, he wasn't arrested. Monkey wasn't getting dragged into jail. That was... Yeah.
I stand corrected.
What's up with the American justice system? Is it still, fucked?
Kinda.
Yes and no.
Yes, that's essential. Yes.
I mean, people say that the American justice system is fucked. but I don't know really because I'm not really
Well,
familiar with
Well, it's a state by
it
state, court by court fucking situation.
and case by case, but
Be
like
right back.
what I find weird
yeah,
is that I've never seen a Georgian court take place, but I've seen televised American courts. So I'm
yeah.
actually curious if that shit is real or is it just like TV? Like, is Judge Judy a legit actual judge?
As far as I know,
And
she
and
is.
are those cases real? And is that like a fucking like a series? The fucking thing? Or like what is that shit? Like is that like a series? Is that shit like for entertainment?
A lot of it probably is just for entertainment. I ain't gonna lie, but real courts, like there's lots of YouTube channels here that have that do goddamn, what's the word I'm looking for here, that actually do like footage from courts and everything. You could genuinely tell which ones are the real ones and which ones the fake ones, but just how everybody's acting in it. If they start acting more Hollywoody, then it's probably fake. But if it starts seeming more real, then it's more likely real.
Because that stuff is so weird to me, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's got all these like reality shows and like none of them are actually real. Ironically, like all of them are just like staged. I really don't like
That's
fake. I don't like fakeness in anything.
yeah, that's pretty much a lot of the majority of reality shows there. They're about as fake as a 50 Cent hooker orgasm.
Oh god damn, man! I didn't realize you were that very. I didn't realize you were that southern. Goddamn.
What did I miss?
Uh, I'm not sure actually.
Oh, I
I don't
said
really know.
something was about as fake as a 50 Cent hooker orgasm.
Okay.
'Cause,
It don't get
huh?
much faker than that.
There's is this like an old saying where like 50 cent used to be like $20 or something?
Yeah, there's sayings that I've been hearing since I was knee high to a grasshopper. So yeah,
Lol.
Knee high to a dress up.
yeah. Or another way to put that, when I was an itty bitty youngin.
Yeah.
Itty bitty. I, I don't fucking know English. Turns out I do not
Tiny.
Well,
speak
to
this
be
language.
fair,
When they was
to be
small.
fair, Southern English is a lot different from other forms of English.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say that about every fucking English. Like,
Good point. Like, you know, if you compare, say, a Southerner's English versus, say, a Northeasterner's English versus, say, a UK English,
Yeah, I
they
always
all
thought that
speak.
was if you ever heard like a black Englishman that they sound way more white than any American white person.
I mean,
Now that you mention it, you ain't lying on that one.
Yeah.
sounding. I don't think guys. I just realized I don't think that the when people usually say like you sound black, it's like hey, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing, man? You know, shit like I think that's what they mean, and at least in
Yeah.
American terms.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, that's just American black though. Like that's
Yeah.
there's Nigerian people as well. Like like oh shit.
Oh, the funniest.
Oh, you mean the click 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 click.
No, that's not Nigeria. No, that's
You know
not
what I
Nigeria.
mean,
That's
though.
some. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean, but like that's I don't think that's like black. I think that's just like region of that place,
Street.
which is
Yes.
yeah. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it probably came from
Dialect.
some. Yeah, not like jive and shit though. It's like a whole like uh language plus some other shit, whatever the fuck, English plus other language elements or whatever. But I think that the like what people think is like black people sound like this. The American version is probably like some neighborhood, some dude was talking like that, and it was populated probably the ghetto with a lot of black people, and that's like everyone started to talk like him just because like he sounded cool or whatever the fuck. There's a lot of white people sound like that as well, who are from the same region. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of changes with also the regions where you live.
Yeah, I mean,
Like say,
what you Yeah, I
oh, go
mean,
ahead.
you're white. You're white. You don't sound like, "Hello, sir. How are you, sir?" You have Southern accent. And the
Yes.
dude I
Right.
met, he was black, but he had the same kind of accent as you. So
Yeah.
it's not really, oh, he sounds like this because he's black. Nah, he sounds like this because he's from a part of the world or the region or whatever where they speak like this. That's their accent, you know.
Yeah, because if you listen to a person, let's say a black person from, say, Los Angeles and say a black person from New Orleans, they could be, you know, they'll have different accent as well as different sayings and stuff like that to differentiate where they're from. But that could be the same way with a white person, like with a redneck like me from Louisiana versus say a redneck from say West Virginia. We
Right?
might have an accent, but we'll sound a little different though, or we might have different sayings.
Yeah, I feel like anytime people discuss things that I don't know, like N-word or what do you call it? Immigration or I don't know, like something regarding race or differences and shit. I think that people feel uneasy, and even the people who are talking about it feel like what do you call it? Like they get defensive and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a very big difference between curiosity and racism. You know what I mean? And also, asking questions and shit. Like I've
Oh
had
hell.
like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people are uncomfortable in discussing stuff, and like if you see like a black kid, for example, and he like sees a white kid for the first time, like up close. You know what I mean? Like he like grew up in like predominantly black neighborhood and shit, and then he goes to school and he's just like a white kid. He'll probably go like, oh, your hair is so different. You know, like, can I touch
I
it and
can't.
shit?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the running up touching hair. I've never seen that shit, but But I
Like,
know,
I'm
like
from
me.
Georgia. Like, we're all like Caucasian people, and I say Caucasian. Like, to me, but you're not fucking Caucasian. You're white, because
Yeah.
what makes me Caucasian is the fucking mountains. 'Cause it's fucking Caucasia, right? Okay.
So like
Oh
only
hell, dude.
so wait, so
Fucking
basically
white.
all the Danes and the Finnish
Yeah,
people.
all of you are fucking white. You're fucking white.
What
Oh,
about
they're
English?
fucking white. Yeah, they're fucking white.
Okay.
I'm Caucasian. Fuck you guys. Fuck out of here. I'm fucking Caucasian. Get the fuck
Hold
out.
on, I ain't exactly white. I'm a redneck, damn it. I'm like a Heinz
So
57
let,
bottle.
let
I
me
got
ask
all
you a
kind of shit
question:
in me.
Are Northern Italians Caucasian?
No, they're fake Latinos.
What about
Fuck 'em.
French?
Oh, French, white.
Okay, but it's not Caucasian.
We're more like green. The fucking frogs.
Well, everyone knows my love for the French, so yeah, I'm not gonna argue this.
But
Hate me like one of your French girls, throwing whipping down, raising hands up, and surrendering.
Jesus.
but like, I
Ooh la
forgot what we
la.
were talking about.
You know what? I think we've gotten to the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna hit stop now. Oh, Jesus
How long
Christ.
has it been? Like